A contest that surely falls in the can't miss category. Two teams with so much to like about them on a collision course, and it's anyone's guess what the outcome will be today. It's PSG, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. And hello to you from the City of Light. We're here in Paris at the Parc des Princes. Derek Ray with you here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me is the former England winger, attacker, Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
What can Real do from this position? Could be! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Pacho. On to Neves. Dembele. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
Rudiger. Perfect tackle. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at the way he glides past the defender. Makes it look so easy, and the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
Real find themselves in a position of menace. That's a useful cross. Is he going to put it away? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, this all starts with that dangerous delivery into the box, but the defending is way too soft. He's given all the time he needs, and they pay the price for it.
Dembele. And the Parisians have lost possession. And Real come away with it. Rudiger. Nicely weighted pass. And easily intercepted. And support available. This looks more than decent. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Running with confidence. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Now with Bellingham. Trying to tee it up. Must be. And splendid reflex action there.
Well, it takes something special to save like that from close range. His reactions were remarkable.
Hakimi. On to Pacho. And acres of space for PSG out wide. Must take the lead here. And a good take under duress there. Did well to win the ball back. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, there's no real rhythm at all right now, is there?
Attacking possibilities for PSG. But the danger averted for now. Can they jump in front? And that is defending of the highest order. Hakimi. And successfully cut out. Jude Bellingham. Well, Paris Saint-Germain sloppy in possession. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. A fine reading of the situation. Dembele. Oh, that was careless. It could be for Mbappe. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. And the ball is moving again. And the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Hakimi. On to Neves. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Chance to play it in. Well, approaching the half-time whistle and PSG narrowly behind. Your assessment to this point?
Well, what a game to watch. For the neutral anyway, the managers won't be happy with what they've seen at the back. They do look like they'll concede with every attack, but they also look like they'll score every time they go forward. It's been a superb first half. In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, he keeps going. And so it is, the first half story has been written. A first half showing of real zest from Ousmane Dembele. Sum up his contribution for us. Well, what a first half. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Federico Valverde. Now opening things up. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, who can he play it to? Alexander-Arnold. Can he? And quick thinking defensively. And taking on the shot. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he? Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there, that was close. Able to skip past his man. Yeah, you can't beat a bit of skill like that, can you? Excellent run in possession, but quick thinking defensively.
Valverde. Nuno Mendes. Dembele on the ball. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. He has teammates around him. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Vitor Ferreira. Good tackle. Federico Valverde. Now Eder Militao. Eder Militao. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. It's a weighted pass. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Mbappe. Corner for Real Madrid. And played short. That's a good-looking pass. Well, he's been ruled offside. Hakimi. On to Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Now with Vitinha. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Might do damage on the break. Nicely played. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. And he might be through here. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
Real Madrid have given us away. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And possibilities inside the box. There's the shot. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
Seemingly no one can stop him. Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, surely! crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Kvaratskhelia. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, here we can see it again. You do have to feel for the keeper. He's left completely exposed at the back, and he never really had much of a chance. Poor defending, you have to say.
Clever defending.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Vicha Kvaratskhelia. On to Neves. Hakimi. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? Well-timed tackle. Super pass. Through on goal. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. A real opening now. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Oh, and holds on to it this time.
Well, you can sense the relief, can't you? It was a fantastic initial save, though.
Until the final whistle is sounded, at the end of the game, the team's not to be divided. From the point of view of the hosts, how did they fare?
Well, they kept going till the very end, didn't they? It was a tough game. They had to work hard. I think they'll be pleased overall. They showed some great character and fight.
Well, no doubt about it. Ousmane Dembélé certainly caught the eye. Interested to know what you made of him.
Yeah, he played really well, didn't he? So clinical in front of goal. But you have to feel for him a little. We didn't quite see that same quality from some of his teammates, especially at the back.
A clash that has the makings of can't-miss drama. Two teams ready to write a positive story for themselves, and the stage is set for what should be an absolute belter today. A big night at a great venue, the Parc des Princes, here in the French capital, Paris. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on France.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Achraf Hakimi plays
Oh, he
with
could be in here, Derek.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello and welcome to a football stadium with a very rich history. We're at the Parc des Princes in Paris. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. Chance to shoot! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. But he's gone short with it. Did a good job of cutting it out. Guehi. Opportunity here. And fired against the crossbar. Nicely timed tackle. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
Foden. It's a promising City move. Haaland. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game. Well, they get the ball moving again. What effect will that goal have on PSG? We're going to find out here. Ferreira. Really spot on with the challenge. Not a great challenge. And the yellow card is produced.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call, you know.
Could be dangerous. Dembele. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Ferreira. And the pass deftly cut out. City pushing forward with options available. And let's give credit to the defending. City finding space on the flank. Rodri. And showing good game awareness. That's useful play. This could square the game. And a rapid-fire count. But I'll tell you what, that was high-level goalkeeping.
Yeah, the quick break caused all sorts of problems. They just needed a bit more composure. He could have got them right back in it.
No foul, PSG advantage. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they do it? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, it did look promising for a bit.
Well, they're unlucky not to be 2 up. It's a decent effort as well. The advantage you just think would have calmed the nerves a bit, I'm sure. But you do feel they still need another goal just to make it a bit more comfortable.
Timed his challenge magnificently. Now a potentially dangerous position for City, but nothing comes of it. Well, that is asking to be booked. And that will be a caution.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting away with that one.
Dembele. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Yeah, good position in there, wasn't it?
Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Neves. Now with Dembele. Can he level it? And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Again, I love how he just dances by his marker like he's not even there, and then he just shows his cool to finish it off well.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, look at this really clever move. It's such great skill to beat the defender. And then once Dembele is through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he goes for power, makes great contact, and it flies into the net. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
And Dembele's given it away. And a brisk run. A real opening now. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. But even then, it's far from easy. He does just enough under pressure and then finishes it brilliantly. It's a really nice goal.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. Thoughtful play. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Cherki. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Ferreira. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Real chance. Able to skip past his man. Now we look towards the referee because she might decide that further action is required. Yellow card earlier.
Excellent technique.
back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So underway in the second half, it's PSG in front, but a long way from being done and dusted. This could level it. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Nothing to show for that attack.
Well, I think they deserve to be level here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. They got a good palm on it. Rodri trying to open up the defence, but how well he did to react in that manner. Can he find the right pass? In with a chance. Well, how close was that? Inches away. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Haaland might do damage on the break. Well, it broke down, alas. Erling Haaland, and there it is, the equaliser. Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination. Underway once more, level at 3-3. Marquinhos. Now, options are plenty, but they took care of the situation defensively. Now, opening things up. A real opening now. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
And over it comes. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, a time for composure on the ball.
Oh, that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. And he has options available. And suddenly on the front foot. Oh, this looks useful. great challenge, but not out of the woods. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Waited well. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here we can see it again, and he shows great ability to get past his man, and then through on goal he decides to go for power, absolutely smashes it past the keeper, and you have to say it was a good finish.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. And in with a real chance. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And then Haaland times his run well, picks his spot and finishes with so much power. The keeper's got no chance.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Pacho. Taking it away. Ryan Cherki. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And the advantage is with City. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
He didn't, and he had other options here, but chose the wrong one. Sloppy this.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Neves. Now with Hakimi. And an opening! Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. This to put them in front once more. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, a big boot up the field. You can't argue with that, can you?
Vitinha. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Excellent vision. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
replay, and you have to say it has been coming. They've been putting an awful lot of pressure on their opponents. They've been creating chances too, and you just felt it was a matter of time, really.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh, that's a clever ball. Rodri. City couldn't keep it. Doku. Could pull one back here, which he does. And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Hakimi. Here's Marquinhos, inching ever closer to victory.
Yeah, and I'd hate to have to play against this, you know.
Neves. Now with Hakimi. Excellent defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. But timely defending when it mattered. 3 minutes of added time here. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Fine pass. Well, they would be in an even worse position were it not for the keeper.
Yeah, his reflexes are giving them a fighting chance here.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And so there we have it, the final whistle, and Manchester City have lost this game. What did you make of it?
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll